Okay, Pisces, this is going to be a general reading for you guys for this upcoming week. And I'm starting off with these affirmation cards here this week. And if this is too bright, somebody let me know in the comments, please. My other videos, I don't know if they're just a little bit dark, and this might be too bright though. Bitterness. Another sign got this one too. Okay. It is a fact that nothing positive in the world has ever been brought about by bitterness. No matter what injustice we have suffered, and some, of course, take a lot more time to overcome than others, we need to find the strength to free our minds and hearts of bitterness, to be at peace with the world and find contentment in the things we cherish. I take control of my emotions and banish bitterness from my life. I am a happy and peaceful soul. Okay. And I'm using this deck this week. So for Pisces, keep that in mind. And at the end, I will be pulling a couple of Lenormand cards also. At the end of this, if you liked it, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And every sign has a power color, and yours is light green. Okay, so there are water signs, earth. Well, all the signs are pretty much here. The signs that stand out are Gemini and Aries. And I'm just looking at the cards here for a minute. Okay, so you have a couple sixes here. And the number 6 is about hearts and healing and cooperation. So you start right off here with the Lover's card. So this card, let me just looking at the cards here. Okay, so with the Lovers, this card is about true love and deep friendships, but it's unions, relationships, passion, and loyalty. But the card does show that there might be an important decision to be made, and if so, it says to make choices from the heart. It's also a card of health and healing. And for some of you, new partnerships are likely. Just the card does encourage honesty and transparency when you deal with other people. But it does say also to expect to receive love, healing, and joy. Next up, you have the Nine of Cups. So this card is a great card to get because it is like a wish card. It says wishes come true. It's a card of happiness, good fortune, and good news. It's also a card of sensual pleasures also. So this happiness and all that can be with somebody new for a lot of you. Next up, you have the Three of Pentacles. You also have the Six of Wands over here, and both of them is, okay, well, let me start with this. The Three of Pentacles here, it's being recognized. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera there. Recognized for your talent or work, and being paid well for what you do. And it shows a really good reputation, and some of you might be working with others, working or doing collaborations or just working with others, it shows. And it does show that you have confidence in your work. So this looks good for work, since you have two cards representing you being recognized for your work. Next up here, you have the Emperor. So the Emperor does not doubt his authority. So don't doubt yourself if you are about anything. If you're doubting yourself, and since you have work next to it. So if you're doubting yourself about a work situation or work, just don't doubt yourself. You know, this card's about structure and discipline and power, you know, and leadership, being a leader. And also stability. And it just shows that energies are favorable for a stable path. And also says to, like, step up and take charge. And this can be at work, around other people. Step up, take charge. It shows you being a leader. Next up here, you have the King of Pentacles here. So, this shows accomplish, like that you're accomplished, and it shows a successful time. And this is in your near future. So, in your future here, it shows you being accomplished and successful and responsible. And a great success. So some people even go to you for advice for things, it looks like. And it looks like some of you either are or will be a supportive parent or spouse. Might be a little stubborn though, it shows. But we can all be a little stubborn, right? Next up here, the Six of Wands, which I've mentioned is being recognized by others for your hard work. So it's great news. For some of you, it can be promotion even. It can also indicate that some of you might have a large following of supporters, whether it's online, you know, social media type thing, or you just have a lot of people supporting you that's around you. Next up here, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So with that, I'm just looking at the cards because you do have, like I said, a lot of pentacles here. Some of you might be surrounded by earth signs, and which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But with the Queen here, this shows peace and tranquility, like, and security and abundance. So you have quite a few cards here showing a great success and abundance and accomplishments. Shows that you're consistent also, and that you're someone who likes to help others. Very hardworking. For a lot of you, this represents a hardworking career woman, you know, because it's the Queen. But you don't have to be a woman if you're watching this, and if you're not a woman, it doesn't matter. It's just also shows sensitive to the needs of others. Did I already mention that with you guys? Maybe not. All right, next up you have the Queen of Wands. You know what? Also, I see, I just now seen it. This might be, for some of you, this new love that's coming in here, for some of you, is going to be, looks like a soulmate connection. For some of you, it's going to be the same sex soulmate connection. For others of you, it's not going to be. But it does look like soulmate connection here. It's almost like I see two. Again, like I said, two women on one, and then a man and a woman on the other. So with the Queen of Wands here, this is shows there's nothing you can't do. It shows you're ambitious and brilliant and talented. I'm trying to figure out if this is you or the other person that's coming through. You would know it if you're not ambitious or talented or brilliant, then this is not you, it's the other person. But if that sounds like you, then it's you. And it says to trust your instincts. And how people perceive you is important. So again, if that's not you, this can be about the other person. Next up is the 8 of Cups here. And that shows the need to move on from something. I don't know if there's some kind of disappointment, but it says walk away from it. Or it could be seeking meaning. Some of you, maybe you're seeking meaning. It can also be travel, like you're traveling, seeking meaning, spiritual quest type thing. And it does show that you have the strength to take on new challenges. And it's a perfect time to start a new phase in your life right now. Alright, I'm going to pull a couple of Lenormand cards here, just see if we can get anything else here. Okay, so this shows kind of like this can be about a couple things here. I hope you guys can you see the cards here? I have the Lenormand cards here. Just looking at the cards here for a minute. So this can represent, okay, so I don't know why it keeps standing out. I mentioned large following and supporters and can be for social media. This can also represent like the social media thing here. I don't know if you guys do this for work, if you're on social media for work type thing, but it looks good. It looks like it's kind of like for the long haul. And this can also be about the relationship thing too. Maybe you meet somebody on social media and you're going to be in it for the long haul. Alright guys, so if you like this, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would appreciate it. Alright guys, thanks a lot.